Hey all, hello, Taylor here. I'm trying an experiment today. I'm hoping that this will be upright. In case it's not, let's turn it this way. Let's be creative. And in case for some reason it's really whacked out, let's turn it upside down. Anyways, I'm optimistic thinking that it looks like it will be positioned like this. Today's experiment is primary elements. We're going to try it with gloss medium, floetrol, pouring medium, and clear school glue. So stay tuned. Be right back. Hit pause. Copy the recipe. I even have your retail prices per ounce at what is going to be cheapest, and it just may surprise you. So here's a picture of my workspace. Apparently it is upside down. So that's easy enough to solve. Get off of my step stool. Whoops, look at that. There we go. These are the materials being used today. I will be right back shortly after I mix everything up. Because pigments are not like paint, it's not going to be a 1-to-1 ratio. I'll just approximately 3 to 5 shakes of each color into each of the mediums that we'll be experimenting with today. See you shortly. Okie dokie, so all the pigments are mixed into their corresponding mediums per our little recipe here. So we've got Sunburst and Clear PVA. I don't know if you can, I can't see my phone, so hopefully you can see that I've labeled all of my cups to match what was in our recipe here. The Nutmeg with Gloss, the Starburst with Floetrol, the Olive with Pouring Medium, and Starburst with Floetrol, Sunburst with Clear PVA. Okay, so today I've got my extra large gloves. I had people over and we did some pouring over the weekend. It was really warm, and today it's probably, I think it's about 75 in the house right now, and our humidity's probably like 30% or something. So here we go. Hopefully this will go well. Not using any base paint, just going to pour the various, well, geez, see, I feel weird pouring them in because I'm a little worried that they'll mix, but since there's such disparate and different types of pouring mediums, and the only one I needed to actually add any water to was the PVA because it was really super thick. So why don't we start with that on the bottom. I don't know which pigment's the heaviest, so this is kind of a guess. So here we go. Sunburst PVA, we'll just put that in. So it's going to be interesting to see how and if these react or if they just turn into mud, so that'll be fascinating. Anything's possible. It's a mystery, and I put a lot of the blue Starburst in here, but it still came out super duper light. This is a Floetrol combination. That's the one most likely to give us cells, I think. And they're all about the same consistency, although I still couldn't get the PVA to thin out. This one's a bit, yeah, I guess the Floetrol is the thinnest one. Well, let's see what happens, boys and girls. It should be fascinating. Or completely disgusting. Hopefully I won't run out of memory. I cleared as much off my phone as I could because I have been doing videos, been running out, so I haven't been posting. Okay, we got a lot of bubbles. And am I going to use my torch? Maybe to kill the bubbles. So let's see here. And hopefully you can't hear my music, but if you... Oh, blooming onions. If you do, I'm listening to Pandora. And I don't know if that's okay to say or not. Let me verify that the camera hasn't gone wonky. Yes, you can see what I'm doing. The lighting's not great. No one will die. So happy Friday, if it's Friday for you, because this is an evergreen product. YouTube video will last. This is weird. Okay, check out the consistency here. Okay, those color combinations maybe shouldn't be allowed to play on the same playgrounds. And maybe perhaps I will wiggle it around and then just drip stuff over and see what they do. Seems like yellow seems to be kind of heavy. Wow. Interesting. So that's kind of looking like something a slug would drag in so far. And it's probably because I picked a weird combo. I just picked one of the kits that I had of my primary elements and was hoping the color variance and differences would give us enough of a frame of reference for how each thing would behave. Well, we're getting some interesting cell development, maybe? I don't know. It's funny pouring upside down. Luckily, I'm dyslexic. Just dyslexic enough to be able to handle pouring upside down, reading upside down. Embrace your gifts. Okay, fascinating. Yes, I'm kind of using everything up. We're trying. Oh, this one seems to have tightened up. Okay, now for some action, movement. Maybe I'll swipe it, maybe I won't. Just depends on... Ooh, wow, we've got something really flowing. So I didn't add any water to anything except the PVA, which would be the yellow tone, and we're getting a lot of mud really quick. Looks almost primordial. I hope the light is such that you can see what's going on with this beastie. Love, hate, indifferent, chemical reactions perhaps. Well, maybe they don't like to play together. Completely possible, because I know when I use PVA with floetrol, sometimes it is not a good thing. So amen to people who get that to work. And of course we've got the strata. Well, it looks like a moss attack. Does this not look like something out of the creek when you were playing as a kid? So far it's kind of interesting. So what should be interesting is how it plays out as it dries. I don't have any silicone in anything here. And I also did not prep this acrylic base. I just went with it as is, as found. That really does look like something, and I've lost the blue completely. And the blue was a floetrol, so that's kind of fascinating. Okay, so what seems to be dominating? I really can't tell. I'm going to mess around with a popsicle stick. See if we can get some interest or interaction or something. Wow, so I would recommend not mixing the four. So this is something that we have learned today. Some stuff looks like it is curdling. I don't know if you can see that bumpy area through there. Completely lost the floetrol. I really think that the green and yellow, see the PVA, where's that gone? And the pouring medium seems to be pretty dominant with that olive. I had a lot more of the floetrol mixture than the others. Let's see if you're still running. So yeah, feel free to tell me what you think has gone on here, because I'm not entirely sure. That little blue area there. That's the floetrol. So I guess don't mix all four. You get mud. You get something murky and primordial. Let me go ahead and torch it and see what happens. I don't know if that will be a plus or a minus. Oh, no, don't tell me I'm out of gas. There we go. They don't seem to have bubbles. They seem to have dissipated. So maybe my pour was too thin. I did notice that there were discrepancies between my viscosities. Don't know how it'll dry. I think that'll be an interesting thing to see as the pigments settle out and the dominant ones and the heavy ones fall to the bottom. Whoops. Maybe some of the translucent stuff will pop to the top. I don't really know. But it was an experiment. That's part of the fun, right? So you've got the recipe, or recipes. It seems that I got a little too close to some of that. Here's the recipes. Hopefully you can see them. Yeah, that's basically what I did there. That's what I ended up with, for better or for worse. And I recommend experimenting. Now, cost per ounce, just so you know, gloss medium is approximately $1 an ounce. This is full retail value. Let's see, can you see that right there? So I kind of priced everything out for you. Floetrol full retail value is 22 cents an ounce. Pouring medium is $2.12 an ounce. Is it worth it? Kind of doubtful. I'm thinking Floetrol seems to be my favorite. PVA school glue, if you buy Elmer's retail, that's like $3.69 or something. It's 69 cents an ounce. If you buy it from the dollar store, obviously much less per ounce. If it's 5 ounces, it's 20 cents an ounce. So still Floetrol and PVA are really close. So why even bother with PVA that never locks up? I guess the glue all does, but hey, I don't know. I guess just mess with it and see which one you prefer and which one gets the results you like. So here is today's experiment. It looks like moss threw up on a piece of plastic. But you know, playing is half the game. I didn't waste that much. The primary elements are fairly expensive. I can't remember how much I spent on them, but a few shakes is all you need. So this little tiny bottle will probably last me, well, if I really went gung-ho, it probably wouldn't last me more than a month. But if you just putz and you don't want to use it all up, then it'll probably last you a good 6 months. So totally worth that investment for the effect you usually get when working with acrylics. But realize that it will fall to the bottom when you're using it with acrylics. So you might wait for your acrylics to set up and then drizzle over the top. So that was fun. That was real. I hope it was educational and helpful for you in your pouring journey. As far as basics goes, this is pretty basic. Have a great day. Bye.